All right, guys, we're back again. I said a word that YouTube really hates in the last recording of this video, so now I have to re-record it. Good thing I was only 3 minutes in and not, going super far into the video yet. But anyway, as I was saying, I have to retread everything, so give me a sec. The average man in America, probably in the world right now, in my age bracket, Generation Z, has functionally zero reason to date. Why is that? Well, here, we'll get into it right now. They have zero reason to date because of the fact that women kind of fucking hate kids, especially now. I've met few women who have actually said they would like to have children, and they say if they would like to have children, they want to have children 10 fucking 20 fucking years down the line. I'm like, we're 20 years old right now and you want to have children? If I have children, 15 years. Bro, we're 20. 35. You want to have kids at 35? Are you serious? Here's the problem with that. The men and women are not supposed to be waiting to have kids in their mid-30s. Okay? Biologically, we're just not. Did I turn that on yet? No. Okay. Sorry, I'm making breakfast right now. Men and women are biologically not designed to have children in their 30s. Something said like biologically, the age where you're most appropriate to have children is like 18 or 17. I'm not saying we need to do that, but what I am saying is probably in your mid-20s is like the best time to have children. Maybe not, I'm talking biologically exclusively. So anyway, to get to the point of all the things I listed, women kind of don't like kids. In fact, most people don't like kids in Generation Z. From what I've gathered, most people don't want children of their own. They just kind of want a lifelong fuck buddy. That's what they really want out of dating and marriage, right? And that's not bad, per se. I'm not saying these people are doing anything incorrect or things that they shouldn't be doing. But what I am saying is, if we boil it down, there's very little reason to date. The worst reason to date somebody is because you think they're hot. It's literally just chemicals in your brain telling you that. If you're dating them for that reason, that's kind of unflattering. Because you're just there to slam and jam. You're not there because you like their personality or their interests and you guys have commonality. You're just there to slam and jam. Imagine getting married. This is why a lot of marriages fail also. A lot of people get married just because they think their girl is hot. That's a really bad reason. And it's like, the main thing with Gen Z at this point anymore is we're so checked out of dating. Move on. That's what a lot of us need to do, is move on, okay? I know I was listing all the problems just a second ago, and I know I've talked about dating and the going to singles events and all this shit and this and that for so long. We just gotta move on. I mean, you, the viewer who's in Gen Z, who's struggling to date, or maybe can't find a woman who meets his moral worldview, or his religion, any number of reasons why you're struggling to date. You can't find any women who are fit and in shape. You can't find, and that goes for men and women, you can't find a partner who's in shape. You can't find someone, who meets your moral value system. You can't find someone who is your type, whatever. Whatever it is, if you can't find it, just move on for right now. You're stressing so hard about something that you have basically no control over. Okay? You can look smacks till the cows come home. But if you can't find anybody and nobody's finding you, focus somewhere else for right now. Because you will literally cause your own insanity doing this shit. I'm telling you. We're not meant to do this. This whole, I'm looking for my girl. We're not meant to do this. For this long anyway. Okay? I'm not saying you need to look smart, you need to self-improve, you need to all this shit, but just find another place to develop yourself while you're not dating. Start investing. Start going to the gym. Start looking at assets. Start looking. I'm not saying guys, because somebody did say in another video I watched, I thought was really stupid advice. They said there's more to life than having a girlfriend. Yes, but that doesn't fix the problem. And I think what we need to do in this scenario is look at the problem and still keep it in the back of our mind, but go towards other shit. Start looking for a new job. Start looking for a new way to apply yourself. Start looking at doing volunteer work. I don't know. Find something you want to do that's not dating related and pursue that. Because for Inkwells, I'm not going to say I'm an Inkwell, but I'm a person who gets basically no attention from women. And when I do, it's always women I don't like. I'm not saying that they can't give me attention. I'm not saying I'm not I'm ungrateful. But what I'm saying is, if you're a guy like me, where the only women who hit on you are 55, and the only women who hit on you are ones that you don't like, either work on something to get them the women you like, or just go do something else for a while. Go do something else for a while. Challenge yourself. I quit porn. I don't watch it anymore at all. And I think that's really cool. I don't watch any porn. If I feel the need, I'm not trying to get too gross. You guys should try this shit. If I feel the need, I do it without porn. Go do that. Go do that. Go try and do that. It's been 2 weeks. I feel really good on a day-to-day basis. I got more energy than I've ever had. I feel more awake. I feel more alert. Start taking creatine. Do both. Do both at the same time. Quit this shit and start taking creatine. Your eyes will light up more. I feel like the women who didn't give me attention before, even though the ones that I didn't like really, kind of noticed me having a uplifted energy and a uplifted sense of my person. And that's why they're giving me attention. So I'm not saying you gotta work on yourself. But if you got no game, nothing's happening right now, just find something to do. Find something to do. Develop a skill. Me and my dad go to the shooting range like every other week. And I'm getting pretty decent at it. He's testing out new stuff that he's never tested before. And he's hitting targets. He's doing good stuff at the range. You know what I'm saying? We're doing shit. Find something to do, okay? Because I saw this other video. This guy was talking about the kitchen cells subreddit. And if you don't know what that is, consider yourself lucky, because it's very, very cringe. All these incels, I don't know what's in this pan. My egg's like puffed up really hard. But the kitchen cells would they'll make something and they'll complain about being an inkwell. And they'll be like, anyway, so here's what I made. And it's like really, really stupid. But these people on the kitchen cells subreddit, and I'm not saying I'm a Redditor. I don't view Reddit at all, but this guy was in the video talking about this shit. This is considered a really, I wouldn't say a huge thing, but people do know about this kitchen cells thing. Anyway, what was it? They'll go on there and be like, I'm so ugly. No women like me. I'm so sad. Motherfucker, if no women like you, put your energy into something else. Right? Because sometimes, here's how life works, right? Same way how people go, oh, I won't bust my ass to the job. I don't want to work hard. Guess what? Sometimes your manager will see you working hard and be like, wow, you really know what you're doing. You know what's going on here. You want a promotion? Sometimes that happens, right? So if you go and do that, and you'll be out you might have a good job if you just lock in, get a good job, and then a woman will see you at the good job and how you know what you're doing, you're in charge of people and shit, and she might think that's attractive, and then she might start talking to you. It's all connected. Like I used to say all the time, it's all connected. If you lock in and get some money in your pocket, and you might actually get a girlfriend now because you have money and you have status. You might be able to. Here's the thing. Think of your job. Think of your job, bro. Let's be so for real for a minute. Think of your manager. Does your manager have a girlfriend, or is he married? I guarantee you he does. Every store manager I've ever worked with is either married or has a girlfriend. I've never had a manager who was, my age or older, whatever, who was single. They always have a life partner or a girlfriend, boyfriend, whoever they are, right? They always have one. And these are the things that people never think about. They never think, wait a minute. Maybe they are a manager or supervisor, whatever, because they have the drive to do that. And them having the drive to do that shows women that this man is on his shit. He's on his grind. So since he's on his grind, he can get me to where I want to be. And that's just how this stuff works now. I hate to tell you guys, I'm not trying to black pill, but if you think about it, women kind of won't date you just because they like you anymore. They won't date you, you'll be a fuck buddy, but if you don't have status, if you don't have money, if you're a bum, but you're attractive, yeah, you can get hookups, but she'll come and grab you when her boyfriend's acting up, and then let you pipe it. You'll be that guy. But if you have the money and you're attractive, you get the girl. Long term. That's what the difference is. So if you looks max, I'm not saying looks, I'm talking just take care of your skin. Like I started a new skincare routine. My skin is clearing up a bit. I have a little bit of stuff here. It's going away. But just do that. Work on your skin, work on your health. And then guess what? Everything will just fall into place. Just look available. Now, also, you're going to have to get a dating app. Sorry for my cat. She's really old. You're going to have to get a dating app. I mean, at this point, you're going to have to. And I say that because even though I met both of my girlfriends at the job, I've never had a girlfriend while I was in school from the school. So when I was in high school, I did have a girlfriend, but I didn't meet her at the school. She went to a different school. I met her at work. And my ex-girlfriend, I also met her at work. So if you're a dude who doesn't go to school anymore, you're not gonna meet a girl in public. You're just not. How many people do you fucking know who met? Like, look at your friend circle, if you have one. I have a couple friends, but look at your friend circle. Where have they met? Where did they meet their girlfriend? Or boyfriend, whoever your friend circle is. Where'd they meet their partner? Wasn't it fucking Walmart? It wasn't at Target. It wasn't at McDonald's. It wasn't at Chick-fil-A. It was at school or it was at work. And now I'm going to be honest with you. Don't date your coworkers unless you're planning on leaving or the other person's planning on leaving. Don't date them. It always ends bad. You can get away with dating a classmate because you're just in class, and it's probably going to, whatever. If you guys stop dating, you'll just see each other in class and not talk to each other. But remember these things, because if you're not on the dating app, it looks like there's no options available to you. Even then, if the dating apps don't work that good, it's better than having literally nothing. I'm not going to get a dating app, personally. But I'm saying if you want to have options that you can see every so often, you need to get on a dating app. You need to. Because if you're not on a dating app, you're literally fucking invisible. Do you know what women see me? The women who go to Walmart and the women who come to my job. Those are the women who see me. The woman who works down at the bar is never going to see me because I don't go to bars. The woman who works at the gym is never going to see me because I have gym equipment in my house. So I don't go to a gym. And I do calisthenics. The women who are at, I don't fucking know, any place that I don't go are not going to see me. So any women who are on Tinder, and I have Tinder, are going to see me eventually. Do you see what I'm saying? They have to now. Inevitably. Or so I think. I'm not on the dating apps. But look, like I said, if you're not getting attention from women, if it seems like you have no options, you need to either just focus on something else and move on, or you need to level up so you can get attention from women. Saying I'm an inkwell, I'm so sad, I'm ugly, my beard is fucked, motherfucker, work on it. You have to. You have to. That's the thing nobody wants to hear. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to tell you this because it fucking sucks. But guess what? It's just what we gotta do. It's just what we gotta do. In 2026, nobody is gonna have a relationship with you or the girl, whoever it is, with the other person if they're not getting something. If they're not getting something. This is why, like I said, I'm also celibate. I'm celibate. I'm waiting till marriage at this point. Women don't like hearing that because they go, okay, he's providing a lot. He's providing things. So money, security, a house, whatever, fun, entertainment. He's providing all that shit. Transportation. I own my own car. He's providing all that. And the woman's like, well, ordinarily, the guys want to have sex. So I just provide that part. If you won't accept that from them, they have to provide something else. And if they don't have that, which I'm going to be honest with you, more often than not, they don't. Every woman I've ever kind of dated or been, close to dating is very boring. I don't mean to say you're all boring or you're all uninteresting, bland people. I'm just saying the ones I've so happened to date have nothing going on for them. This idea that only men are inkwells is definitely untrue. A lot of women are boring as fuck too. It's very possible. So, just, yeah, is what it is. I don't know what else to say about that. But if you won't accept sex from them, they don't have much else to give you a lot of the time, is what it seems like. So they hate that, and they just move on to a different guy. So actively, by me choosing to be celibate, I'm shooting myself in the foot at getting a girlfriend at all. But like I said, I don't care about having a girlfriend right now. Would I like one? It'd be cool, yeah, it'd be nice to have a girlfriend. But I'm saying, I'm not like, oh man, this is all, I gotta have this. No, bro. Just go do something else. Go move on with your life. As soon as I eat breakfast, I'm gonna deadlift and I'm gonna go swing the sledgehammer. I'm about to have so much fun for the next hour before I gotta go to work. Fuck yeah, bro. So anyway, there's the video. And as per Kitchen Cells, I made a this English muffin and eggs. Thank you for watching, bro. Goodness gracious.